what is actually happening in Cameroon. Cameroonians are tired of Cameroon. Why? I was involved in some kind of discussion today in Cameroon with some people, and I came to discover that 8 out of every 10 Cameroonians are complaining, are crying, are suffering. That at least 95% Cameroonians are in Cameroon because they do not have the opportunity to escape, to travel out, to go out of Cameroon. Many people are saying Cameroon is difficult. Life is difficult. Those who have the money are crying of insecurity. And those who do not have the money are crying of poverty. Road accident, fire incident, diseases, and many other items happening within Cameroon. What is actually happening in Cameroon? It's a question we are here today to answer. We are asking you and we are answering it also in our own little way. Because I came to a conclusion about the main problem in Cameroon, and that was poor mentality. And that is why I wrote this book titled Positive Mentality for the Cameroon We Want. If this is our first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. I came to discover that the main problem in Cameroon is poor mentality. And if we change our mentality positively, Cameroon will be okay. Cameroonian will be okay. All the things we are crying of will disappear. I make mention that fallen is the nation Cameroon to rise again if there is a positive change of mentality. Starting from the president right to the least Cameroonians. If we change our mentality positively, we are going to reduce fire incident. We are going to reduce road accident. We are going to reduce insecurity. We are going to end the Anglophone crisis. We are going to stop and many diseases that people are dying of in Cameroon. Poverty will reduce. Just look at the terrible fire incident that happened today in Douala and Marché Dakar. Hundreds of shops burnt down, and these people will be pushed below poverty line. And when you look into it critically, people will say it is an accident. Yes, I will say it is an accident. But do you know that in at least 80% of fire incidents in Cameroon could have been avoided? And 95% of road accidents in Cameroon could have been avoided? The Anglophone crisis that many people are suffering today because of that could have been avoided. Even the Boko Haram that came from Nigeria could have been avoided. The hardship we are crying today, that there is no money in Cameroon. There is no hospital, there is no school. Do you know that Cameroon, if there was positive mentality on the part of the government, we could have the best schools in Cameroon, school with benches, infrastructure, and teachers, best hospitals with equipment in Cameroon, if there was a positive mentality on the part of government, officials, and doctors. What is actually happening in Cameroon that we are suffering? We are suffering because of the poor mentality we put in place, the selfishness and the wickedness we brought in, thinking that life is all about an individual. It is because of poor mentality that individuals in Cameroon are more powerful than institutions. And if we change our mentality positively and make institutions in our country to be more powerful than individuals, Cameroon will change. If we change our mentality today, and the government says the crisis in southern Cameroon is not a military issue and cannot be solved militarily, thousands of people who have been frustrated, killed, arrested will be free and will start living their lives as it was before. Do you know that if the government of Cameroon changed their mentality positively today, they will not be releasing and setting free a notorious criminal in order to keep innocent Cameroonians in prison. And insecurity will reduce. Do you know that if Cameroonians change their mentality positively and believe that they are not poor, they will go in whenever they want to connect electricity into their house or into their shop, they will buy the correct and expensive, durable and quality a cable for connection. Do you know that they would change, if they change their mentality positively, they will go to in your office to take expert to connect their electricity. They will not do it by themselves because they want to steal electricity. All these things are happening because of poor mentality. Everybody in Cameroon is waiting to embezzle, is waiting to steal, is waiting to do something wrong, just to benefit something from it. And if we change our mentality positively, we will have the Cameroon that we want.